As we head out, you're going to see less and less coral, less and less fish. You lose the fish because you lose the coral, right?
23 feet.
Yeah, this is here. You have to take a picture of it when anything came out.
Guys, all the lighting you see out here is natural sun lighting. We produce no artificial lighting of any kind. Natural sun lighting can actually be seen to depths up to around 850 feet. Technically, if you want to get really technical about it, anything past 35 feet is actually UV lighting. It's natural UV lighting. Natural, regular old sunlight stops at about 35 feet. Was anybody wearing a red shirt? No? Don't worry. Could we pass that around, please? No, just kidding. If you had the color red on, you'll notice that it doesn't look very red. Now, I'll go over this. At 13 feet, the color red disappears because of the natural sun lighting, so it starts to fade away. Oh, we're going to touch up on this in a second, guys. Look off the starboard side right now. We've got airplane wreck coming up here.
Oh, World War
Now, this was placed on the other end of our dive site originally and literally hurled over half the dive site. These are old Mitsubishi Hawaiian prop planes were placed down here.
Oh yeah, World War II.
In the deeper water, you don't get a whole lot of coral growth, but you do get a fair amount of fish. When you see pictures and videos of very bright colored coral and fish, that's because they use external lighting systems where they will actually film these in very shallow waters. Alright guys, look off the port side, you're going to see the second airplane. Look at that, pretty neat. Let me ask you a question. Do you know why airplanes or submarines are safer than airplanes?
Mom, I found some of the razors. I saw razors.
Well, I've seen quite a few airplanes under the water, but I've yet to see a submarine in the air. Very true. Coming up. This is called the YO-257. It's a yard oiler. It's an old Navy ship that was placed out here over 18 years ago.
Whoa, pirate?
Okay, it's coming up.
Oh,
Everybody, whoa, where? It's coming up here. This is actually our oldest artificial reef structure. Look at that millet-seed butterflies right on the stern.
Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Slowly.
Nice view. Those yellow-bodied fish with the blue stripes called Ape or blue striped snapper in Hawaii.
Nice. This is the best so far. Oh no. Battery. I need to replace the
That is pretty neat. Let me know if you guys see a turtle out here. Sometimes they like to hang out over here.
Need to get new
You
batteries.
see one? Oh, coming up here.
What side?
Got a green sea turtle.
Where is it?
Look at him, he's just kind of chillaxing. There are two of them.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Nice view, some trevallies out there, pyramid butterflies, little white pyramid in the middle of them, yellow tips.
I need to replace the
Now, I
battery.
can tell you a couple of facts about turtles.
Batteries.
I know two pretty useful facts about them. Green sea, oh, there right now. I'll get that later. But
It's almost over.
so they can do that for long periods of times. They kind of come down here and sleep a little bit, just relax, think about all their problems. I don't know what kind of a problem the turtle could have. The second most interesting fact about turtles is they make excellent soup.
You're never gonna say that.
Out in the Cayman Islands, they actually farm turtles. They have a deal with the government that if they farm, we'll just round up, say, 10,000 turtles last year. This year, they are only allowed to farm half of that amount. The other half is released into the wild. So they're actually, still helping out. Here in Hawaii, if you have a great idea, you want to go swim with the turtles, they are not endangered anymore, but they are still protected. It's a $25,000 fine for touching the turtle.
Both sides left, starboard this way.
This is my only shot for the whales. You really go up.
Look at that, pretty neat. As you can see, this reef structure is actually holding up very well.
That's my only shot.
Now there's a lot that goes into creating an artificial reef from a boat. I mean,
Because sometimes the whales on the website, sometimes
whatever you purchase the boat for, you can pretty much times 10, that's the amount you're going to have to spend to clean it.
What side
So
over
the thing
here?
that we recommend is the share restaurant. It's a 30-minute drive.
We're going to go check out another shipwreck that we have.
And the entertainment's really easy.
Are you staying?
Do you guys have any other questions?
Kaolina. You know where the NFL plays?
Oh, okay.
They made a mistake because they said
Yes,
one
people
time
actually, Luau is a very popular scuba diving spot. There's a lot of people that come out to do
Get
that.
down here.
Now, a lot of people would assume that we don't like people to scuba dive out there. Let me ask you a question. Would you like this?
One here. Starboard side, which is the right side. Okay, it's coming up, coming up.
Yeah, positive 4 to 2 down
Fishing trawler. Some sort. It's the Bismarck.
everywhere we go, the marina take pictures from there. Everywhere in London.
Look at all those fish.
Nice. Yeah, take pictures, fish.
Pendant butterflies. Now look at how much coral is on the stern right there.
Yeah.
A lot of it, because we're in shallower waters, right? So there more algae helps the coral animal
Let's take pictures. So
grow
especially
a lot
inside.
quicker than in the deeper waters where we saw almost no coral.
So far, no
We're going to go
shows.
turn it around, put it on the other side.
We didn't. Did you see his shot?
No.
No shot.
It's not a parrot, it's a rust.
Where?
With a big one.
I didn't see it. Okay, let's see. We're at 50 feet. We're going back. Ride is only
If
45
you think
minutes.
you saw a shark, you probably did.
No.
45
Let's get a show of hands here. How many of you guys are afraid of sharks? Why? Jaws, exactly. I think that's the number one. Jaws has done it for our day and age. Did you know that the sharks out here, they're pretty harmless? I mean, you could pet them, you could cuddle with them, you know.
Right.
How many people do you think died last year by shark attacks?
Less than 100.
Wild guess.
Less than 100.
10.
Zero, not zero. 10, 3, 7 people last year died by shark attacks. How many of those 7 do you think made the news? All 7. All 7 people made the news. 28 people last year were killed by falling coconuts. How many of them made the news?
None. Nothing.
I think it was like 36 people were killed by their kitchen toaster. I mean, come on, you guys. I mean, it's really... So I guess, you know, I mean, if coconuts, you know, are the worst of your problems, move to Kansas.
Sharks are painful though.
You got no...
Sharp
You
teeth.
still got toasters, though, so you may be out of luck. It's really not that bad.
I'd rather die from a coconut than a shark.
Look at that. We got the sand pager right here.
Oh, it's the same one. Equal opportunity. Huh?
That's a good question. What you see out your viewports is magnified by about 17%. What your pilot sees out your his viewport is like a neoprene. Different diameters of it, and you get 2 different layers that seal in. It's actually pretty interesting. We're completely non-polluted. We are nuclear powered. Okay. We got about 60 mongooses in the back. So it's completely battery powered. You guys are sitting on all of our batteries right now. And more.
Battery powered submarine.
Well, not only is it's also used to keep the center of the sub in line, right? There's also a trim tray underneath there, about 16,000 pounds of lead on top of that. So it's pretty much impossible. As we move through the water, we're pushing the water out of the way. So we create our own subsea wake. And they come down and they'll actually ride that wake.
Dito na kami sa German Luau. Ito si Danny.
What it costs. Now each of you should receive a white ticket.
Melbourne.
If you came out on a bus and received it from your escort, then you roll out this.
Yeah, when we come to Melbourne, give us a call.
We encourage all
Yeah.
to fill out that white
November.
Take it up to our gift shop.
In March, we're going to
And a little bit later on,
We're returning back.
back on oceanfront property. We do have this area roped off. Now this is for your safety. We do get unexpected searches for the surf during this time of the evening. So we do ask you please remain on the luau outside of the roped off area when you're visiting our oceanfront property. Outside of that property, we invite you to sit back, relax, hang loose, enjoy each other's company. We have an exciting, fun-filled evening planned for each and every one of you. At this time, please, for those of you at the Mackay
Yung
State,
German Luau.
listen to the haunting and billowing
Dito
sound
kami
of
kumuha
the
ng drinks.
cuss or construct.
Ito pinapakita na yung buried pig. Basically, kinabunan na yung pig. Parang nilitsyon lang. Nandun yung parking lot sa Maya. Okay.
A time for life. As our torches are lit one by one, we invite you to journey with us to the times of old and new Hawaii. For soon the sun will be setting in the west, and the stars will begin to glitter in a canopy of sapphire blue skies. And we'll all enjoy a beautiful night together at the Honolulu Mountain. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please, how about a nice round of applause for your choice bird this evening, Cousin Honolulu, and your 2017 welcome. Hi and come on. Now family, as we continue with our imu ceremonies, presiding over the main... Now family, these two gentlemen are trained in the ancient Hawaiian cooking techniques. What you're about to witness is the reverse process which took place early this morning. Now the imu in ancient times was simply a pit in the earth or the sand used by the early Hawaiians for cooking. The imu is prepared by heaping stumps of the cowbell wood or mesquite logs in the oven. Smooth and porous lava rocks, called pohoihoi, are piled on the logs in a great big bonfire skillet. When the lava rocks are red hot, some of the hot rocks are taken from the imu and placed in the cavity or the oku of the poa or the pig, which have been richly prepared for the occasion. The pig is then wrapped in a chicken wire mesh and taken to the imu. The remaining hot rocks are then lined with some crushed banana stumps and leaves. The poa or the pig is then placed on the bed of vegetation and covered with a haligi or blanket of more greenery and foliage. The imu is then sealed with burlap sacks, a couplet or a tarp, and the sandwich is removed to make the imu. What was created in contemporary times can best be described as a giant pressure cooker like oven, because there was actually the steam of the hot box, which does the cooking process. At this choosing technique, who tosses the first stone? Alright, it looks like Cousin Kalei won the first toss. Now family, if you remember the steam that had escaped from the imu when they had opened it up, these rocks are still very, very hot, can be used for several more hours of cooking if the imu wasn't at the tap. And it does seem that the hotter the stones, the quicker they get tossed out of the imu. Now our poa, or the pig, is seasoned with the essence of nature. We use pa'akai, the Hawaiian sea salt that we gather from our shoreline salt farms.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no problem. You don't have to.
It is used to line the imu and to wrap the pig. The result is truly a wonderful flavor, one that we have never been able to replicate except using this ancient Hawaiian cooking technique. In fact, family, Jermaine's Luau still remains one of the few luau venues which continues to prepare our part using this ancient technique. Now, once all the stones have been removed from our poa, our two imu attendants will be lifting the poa out of the imu. They'll be turning it at different angles so all of you will be able to get a photo of your main course. Now, it looks like they're getting the last few stones out from the poa. Alright, they're going to rinse their hands one more time. Oh, Malakoko! Alright, with that thumbs up, family, that means they're ready. So turn on those cameras, remove those lens covers, get those flashes set, because here we go on the count of 3. E kahi 1, e lua 2, and kolu 3, hoki ka lua pua. And there you have it, family, your main course for this evening, your lua pua, dripping with succulent flavor. How about a nice round of applause for our two hardworking imu attendants? Oh, come on, family. How about a round of applause for the big yeah. Now, family, our two imu attendants will be taking the kulu'ua back to the kitchen. They'll have it prepared, set, and placed on the buffet line for all of you to sample a little bit later on during our buffet service. Now, once all of you have taken a photo of your main course, we'd like to welcome everyone to the front. on up. Now we have a perfectly nice straight line right here. This is great. I would like all of you ladies to take one step forward. Take one step forward. All right, great. Now I don't want you folks, ladies, to get too close to those footlights. I don't want anyone to fall in there, and the footlights still can be very, very hot. All right. Now all of our ladies here in the first row, you can see right here in front of you, we have some hula instructors for you. All you have to do is follow them, and they'll help you get through this hula number. All right. All of our ladies in the second or third row, if you turn around, Hootie, face the back of the stage. We have some private hula instructors in the back just for you. All right. All you have to do is follow them. Now, ladies, the first step that we are going to learn is called kaholo. Ladies, say kaholo. Wow, pretty good Hawaiians, ladies. Excellent. Now, kaholo simply means to travel or to move. So let's get our feet into gear. It should be about 10 to 12 inches apart. It does not have to be exact. All right? I'd like all of you to bend your knees. This will help your rhythm section get into gear. All right? Now, in the kaholo, we're going to take 3 steps and a tap to the right. 1, 2, 3, tap. And 3 steps and a tap to the left. 1, 2, 3, tap. Now in the hula, what we do to the right, 95% of the time we do to the left. Now ladies, let's add to this motion. We're going to add our hands. Place both hands directly out in front of you. Both hands, great. Now make a rolling motion with your fingers, like you're waving to the cousins up front. Very nice, ladies. All right. Okay, ladies, let's take it on over to the right. Watch out for your neighbors. All right, all right. Now let's take it on over to the left. Now ladies, I would like you to continue smiling, even though it hurts. Back on over to the right. Bend your knees, smile. Ladies, say ho'oma koko. Keep rolling those fingers. We're going to the right, ladies. Here we go. To the right, 2, 3. Tap to the left, 2, 3. Tap to the right. To the left, 2, 3. To the right, 2, 3. Tap and company. Oh, family, how are beautiful ladies doing? Yeah, ladies, from the feet, we're going to move our way on up to the knees, and this step is called uwehe. Ladies, say uwehe. Excellent. Uwehe simply means to pry open. Let's give it a shot, ladies. We're going to start with the right foot. Let's listen to the music. Pry open. Ready, set, step, bend, smile, uwehe. Left, bend, smile, uwehe. Right uwehe, left uwehe, right uwehe, left. Come on, ladies, get on down. Yeah. Tell me, you remember this dance back in the day? Chicken. We didn't run it back. Yeah. All right, ladies. All right, ladies. Save some uwehe for later. Save some uwehe for later. All right, from the knees, we're going to move our way on up to the hips. Ladies, this step is called Ami. Ladies, say Ami. Put your hands behind your neck. Make a big circular motion with your hips, ladies. Yeah, nice and slow. Ladies, let's take it around the island. Come on, ladies. Take it around the island. Ladies going around the island with a big smile on their face. Keep going, ladies. Keep going. Yeah, some ladies are going. Yeah, keep going, ladies. Ladies, when the music stops, that's when we stop. I think they like that motion the best. All right, ladies. In the hula, we like to tell the story with our hands. So place your right hand up in the air, make a fist, stick out your thumb. We're going hitchhiking. That's how we're going to make our way down to the beach. And when we get down to the beach, we're going to capture the waves of the bay. So let me see the waves of the bay. All right, very nice, ladies, very nice. Now we're going to be doing some fishing. So let's make our fish. Left hand palm down. Right hand on top of your left hand. Your thumbs become their swim fins. Let me see your fish swimming in the ocean. Very nice, ladies. Now we're going to try 2 types of fishing. First, we're going to throw out our nets. So from your right hip, throw both your hands directly out in front of you. Very good. Now let's pull those nets in. So we're going to pull 2 times to the right. 1, 2, and 2 times to the left. 1, 2. Now if we pull in those nets and we don't have enough fish, let's try another method. Right hand perpendicular to the stage, left hand on your right elbow. Ladies, I would like you to imagine for me in front of you a school of fish. Now if you see a fish that you're interested in with a big wink and a big smile, toss that line, hook that fish, and if he tries to get away, reel him in the Hawaiian. That fish ain't gonna get away. Now at the end of your hula, ladies, I would like you to step back with your right foot. Tap your shoulders, blow a kiss, take a bow, and say aloha! Excellent job, ladies, excellent job. Now, none of together. Now, before we put the whole thing together, I'm going to ask you a few questions, ladies, and I'd like all of you to respond with the word I, which means yes in Hawaiian. So, ladies, would you like the men to participate? Is that an I? Gentlemen, you heard our ladies. They're looking for a few good men. So, gentlemen, stand up. Let's see you guys. Stand up, guys. Come on, gentlemen. We got some brave men. Gentlemen, please make your way to the left-hand side of the luau side. Come on, make your way. Got Cousin Reno right over there. Come on down, guys. Come on down, guys. We're gonna have some fun. And gentlemen, you don't have to worry. We're not gonna dress you up. We're not even gonna ask you to dance. But I guarantee you, this will be the highlight of your evening. All right. So come on down, guys. Come on down. Yeah. Come on down, gentlemen. We have any more stragglers? We have two stragglers. There's Cousin Khalil helping out over there. All right. Yeah. All right, we have all those brave men over there. Now, ladies, you did a fabulous job learning the basic hula steps. You learned how to do the kaholo. You learned how to do the ami. You learned how to do the uehe. You did a great job. You also learned the hand motions for this song. Now, don't worry about what the guys are doing over there. They're doing guy stuff. All right? But ladies, I am going to ask you a few more questions once again. And I would like all of you to respond with the word I. All right? So it sounds like the gentlemen are just about ready. So, ladies, if I could have your attention. Ladies, are you ready to dance a hula? Is that an I? Ladies, are you ready to dance it across the stage? Down the stairs? And into your honey lines? Yes, that's right, ladies. For a job well done, you are going to be honey like you've never been honey before. Yes. And gentlemen, all you have to do is your best to impress our beautiful ladies on the count of 3. So let's hear it, guys. 1, 2, 3. Ladies, stop laughing. Come on, family. Show these guys some love. They're trying their hearts out over there. Round of applause for the gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. Oh, ladies, they are ready for you. All right, gentlemen, you have impressed all of our beautiful ladies here on stage. So make a single file line right at the base of the steps. All right? Shoulder to shoulder, all the way down. Shoulder to shoulder, all the way down, just like Cousin Reno said. All right. Now, as you are doing that, gentlemen, please keep an ear out. Ladies, at the end of your hula, you're going to step back with your right foot, tap your shoulders, blow a kiss, take a bow, and say aloha. At that time, ladies, you're going to make your way on off down the right side of the stage. Okay? Gentlemen, as our ladies approach you, we would like you to remain gentlemen at all times. We'd like you to keep your hands to your side. Greet our beautiful ladies.